Hey, how's everyone doing? Well, I'm glad to be back here doing an Instagram live. I do want to apologize. Yesterday, I was unable. I wasn't feeling a little under the weather, so that's why I didn't do it. But if you're watching this on replay, watching this live, I want to say hello. Thank you for joining me today on this evening. Yes, I am Israel from IsraelNavarro.com, and I'm going to kick it off by the single reason why startups don't succeed. Yes, I have been involved in startups. I have know other people that have been in part of startups. So this is not something new in the world. This is something that constantly happens. What are startups? Basically, new businesses that are starting, that offering a new product and service. So why do they fail? Because usually most business will fail within the first 5 years. So what is that reason? And the single most, after doing hours of research to bring you guys this topic, one of the single reasons why this happens is weak management. Yes, the management style or the management team involved with this is weak. Now, I'm not saying that the person that started the company is weak. I'm not saying the individuals work, but it collectively, as a team, was weak management. And I'm going to tell you 3 things that make you have weak management. Yes, just 3. There's many, but I'm going to give you the top 3. The first one I'm going to kick off is a weak strategy, a weak business plans. See, most people, and this is in general, people, understand that they're making that transition from being an employee to a business owner or employee to a leadership role, and they've never been in that position. So it's new to them. It's awkward. So they don't know how to react or how to interact with this. So this is where this comes into play, and this is a key thing, is that one of the key things I think most business should do is have a 90-day plan, a 1-year plan, a 5-year plan, 10-year, and a 15-year plan, if that is your goal. Now, can the business collapse within the 90 days? Yes, but you want to make sure that you build a game plan, a strategy that you can keep track. As long as you keep track and I don't know if it's a weekly, like, hey, we're going to call 100 people. We're going to market to 100 people on social media. We are going to door knock to 100 people. Whatever you got to do is what you got to take. And that is the key thing, and that's what we got to always look into the bigger picture. That's a very key thing. So you got to make sure, and it's causing you to have that check and balances. I'm not going to say that you're going to achieve all the goals in 90 days, but look, if you do for 90 days, so let's say from January to March, then you go from April to June, July to September to, and then you do October to December. You do 90 days. That's obviously going to help you cover 1 year. But then you can amplify it, that same 90-day plan, that you have a goal that goes for each year within that 5 years, and then the projection of a goal for 10 years, and a projection of a goal 15. When you do that, now don't expect to make within 90 days the goal you have for 15 years, but you want to make sure that that goal you have for 15 years, it lines up so you can go directly into that. So that's something you want to do and you want to take into acknowledge. Now, the second thing I want you to guys do is have a product. Now, most startups may have a very basic product, and a product that probably doesn't appeal, or the product and service. So sometimes you got to revamp. It's like a restaurant. How many restaurants out there that are Mexican food? How many restaurants are there of burgers? Well, you got to have something that makes your burger different from all the competitors next to you. You're going to need that one thing that's going to make your tacos different from everyone else. You got to have that one thing to stand out. If you're just going to be very dull and just have it's a cone, but you're not telling me what that cone is, you're not telling me, because the team around you, you yourself and the team around you do not value that product or service you are providing to your customers, to your prospects, don't expect people are going to buy. They're just not going to be interested. They're going to really be turned off, and they're going to just completely ignore you. So you do not want that to happen. You want them to be able to be like, okay, cool, this is a product and service that I want. Now now that you know that you want it, now figure out how you're going to get that across to the other person. Because you want to make sure that your team manages that marketing, manages the sales, manages that target market well, so you guys can continue constantly growing to see the results that you want. So far with these 2 tips I'm telling you guys, of basically telling you what makes it weak to becoming effective, do you agree weak strategy is a key thing? Let me know in the comments section. Excuse me. Let me know if you think product is a weak thing that you got to work on. Just give me a comment, say like, yeah, this, that, whatever. Let me know what you're hearing. And here he comes. The final one, and that is failure to do the work. Yes. I think a lot of people who start business and I've seen it where people just sit down and expect people to come to you. You got to go out there. You got to speak about it. You got to promote. You got to actually make sure that game plan has a results. Now, you can't expect you're going to do 100 sales 100% of the time. But you have to have a reasonable goal to reach. Because not the first 100 people are going to buy, but maybe that 101. Something Gary Vee always says that you can always be putting so much content out there, or you can do so much to promote. But it's until that 101, that 200, that 1,000, that's when you get that one hit and it clicks and it goes off and it shoots off like, boom. That's how it goes. And you got to, I feel like it's, and this is where I criticize. I think social media has taught us how cool it is to flex on social media as an entrepreneur, but no one doesn't show the dirty, dark side of entrepreneur, the lonely nights, the quiet, all the things you got to do, and all the skills you got to work on, all the things you got to build on, all the things you got to work on and stay track on so you guys can get that results. Now, imagine you guys continue working on that together and you guys get there. So these are three tips, these are three things, I should say, that affect you will be weak strategy, product, and failure to work on a plan. And that's how it is. Now, I'm going to close this video with something I want you guys to know. 1, like, share, and subscribe to this video. Follow me, whatever you got to do so you can always get this notification when I'm live. But here's the other thing I want you guys to do. If you are interested in growing your business on Instagram, or you're interested in learning how to make money from Instagram, going to the link in my bio here on Instagram, and if you're watching this on replay, it's most likely in the comment section below. There is a free ebook. Yes, my free ebook, How to Make Profit on Instagram. It's called Insta Profit Magnet. It's going to give you steps to what you can do to continue your growth and grow on Instagram. So I invite you and I encourage you guys to go visit my website. It's a very simple website. You just go in, put your name, your email, so you can start getting that content for you guys to grow. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you guys soon on the next video. Take care and God bless you.